Damn, that's the way it's going down. Radio 1, live from New York City.
Yeah.
Damn. We got Marley in the building as well. Yeah.
We here. Yes, sir. Marl is in the building, the legendary official Queensbridge. What up, Marley?
What up, baby? You know how I do. Mr. C in the house.
Max Glazer on the 1 and 2s Federation.
Who else is in the house, C?
Yo, man.
You're taking your time. You just want that sauce right.
Let me tell you something, man. These dudes right here that's in the house right now, man.
Something you've never seen before.
I've had the pleasure of having them in Club Speed for one of their first performances in New York.
All right.
And it was October 10th, 2002. I will never forget the date for as long as I live. It rained the whole day from day into night. The line wrapped around the building twice. It took an hour to get these cats on stage. And it's probably one of the most memorable shows, probably not only in speed history, but in New York hip-hop history, because after that show, everything just skyrocketed for these dudes. And I'm just so proud to be a part of the whole movement. 50 Cent, Lloyd Banks, G-Unit in the house.
G-Unit! Yeah. And let's not front see. You was really calling them out on the conference call for the Big Dog Pitbulls.
I mean, you know,
our game up on that.
I'm gonna break down the whole thing of how this whole G-Unit mania started.
The history.
As far as like how I got to the radio, like Cipha Sounds is the pivotal person that put me on.
Okay.
And Cipha said, "Yo, C, man, you gotta listen to these tapes. These mixtapes is hot." I sat in my car and listened to these tapes. And then I just went straight to my program director, Tracy, and said, "Yo,
let's sort this out.
Let's get this popping."
Yeah, we're late.
And it was just a trickle down effect, man. And that's how you guys all started, man. I mean, it's just unbelievable within a year's time how you guys just took this whole rap thing by storm, man.
Going crazy, yo. But speed is. That's the first performance I did. Like,
is that now? I didn't know if that was the first ever performance.
Very first.
Wow. I'm proud to be a part of that, because I remember once again it rained the whole entire day.
And they was out there half naked.
I didn't know if people was gonna come out or not. And it was just a beautiful thing, like to see you know, just 50 and Lloyd Banks, Tony Yayo, and it was just all the mixtape classics. Bump That, Wankster. Oh man, 50 Shot Ya. It was just all the joints y'all did, and it was a classic thing. And I'm just proud of you guys, man.
Yeah, and I've got a copy of that live session as well. We played that back home strong.
Yeah, man, so classic, man.
Yeah.
So what are you guys up to, man? What you guys are doing, man?
Oh man, everything, man. I'm moving around. The clothing thing is doing great for me.
Right.
Crazy out
there. You know, I got a G-Unit clothing in stores now. I got a you know, the sneakers is crazy too.
The sneakers are out of here.
Yeah, they're flying out the store.
For real.
How many colors you got those sneakers?
Oh man, I got these in about 70 colorways.
Now later flavors.
I got every color possible.
I heard you got the pink joints out right now.
Yeah, for the females, they sold out.
So Cam can be wearing them.
For Cam we got to get him a pair of those.
You got crazy. How many sneakers you sold? You must be hitting a million.
Oh man, we're doing great right now. You know? Reebok stock is going up.
Yeah, exactly. You brought Reebok back.
Yeah, man, it's doing great.
And the clothing, what's happening with that? Because that's in stores right now.
Yeah, the clothing is doing great, man. I'm really excited about this. You know, getting a chance to do different things.
It seemed like everything that you guys are involved in, whether it's the sneaker line, the clothing line, even with the artists, it seemed like 50 and just all of y'all seem like you're very meticulous at how you handling everything. You're being very careful and cautious, and what makes you be that way? You know, because I see like everything you're controlling, you taking your time with it, and you're overseeing everything.
And controlling is the word.
I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose. Like, you know, I feel like I can stay as long as I keep everything quality around me, that it won't hurt me.
Right.
You know, if I pick the wrong artist and we don't make good product out of it, and I gotta put it out. Yeah. Eventually, you know, I'm gonna ruin my brand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm trying to make sure everything that I associate myself with is, you know, quality.
You just need your crack to be real hot on the corner.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yo, 50, it's Marley. Yo, what's the next thing you got dropping out of G-Unit? What's the next thing we could look forward to?
Oh man, the next single, "Wanna Get to Know You."
Yeah.
Right. We shot it to Joe.
Right.
I mean, that's a difficult decision what to go with off that, because everyone is just playing random
so
joints.
Many records
Smile,
they playing on,
you know.
Chosen.
I'm blessed. Right now I'm in the zone. You know what I mean? Everything that I'm making,
It's hot
they're
like
enjoying it, you know. So it's like I have records that I didn't that missed the album because we had too many records.
Right.
And you know now their solo projects is coming. So Lloyd Banks, you know, he just finished up his solo album.
Yeah.
And you got Buck.
And you know that's going to be crazy.
Yeah, so tell us a little about Lloyd's album, because everybody waiting for that.
Man, they're going to get a chance to see what he came up with. Because he's been like
hard.
The Beg for Mercy, that's still 50 Cent. Like, you see I'm on the chorus for 90% of the record. You know, so like it's still my direction. And now you get a chance to see his ideas and what he think is hot right now. He goes into his own zone. But they had the chance to make that record during the same time period that we was making Beg for Mercy because I was coming up with the direction for that album.
Yeah, and as well as Get Rich or Die Trying, I seen the structure from the beginning.
Yeah, he watched me build Get Rich or Die Trying, so it's like he kind of, you know, it's my protege, Banks.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yo, the game plan is crazy. You know what I mean?
You got Young Buck as part of the crew now and everything. How did y'all actually meet Young Buck?
I met Buck, I went to work with Juvenile. He had a studio. He was in the city. He touched down. They heard some of the material we had on the street, and they got in contact with us, and through Sean Money actually. And we went out and we worked with him. We did like seven records, right?
Yeah, we did freestyle records.
Yeah, freestyle records with him. We ended up putting them on the street later, but we worked, did the records then, and Buck, he stood out to me. You know, then I was like, yo, he could, you know, rock. And actually he had a record, the Bloodhound record.
Right, I remember that.
And I was like, yo, I like that record. You know what I mean? I could use that. You know, it made it feel like a Southern vibe record for my album. And then we got together and we turned it into what it is on my album.
Yo, on the real, was there any other person that you was looking at when you was bringing Buck in? Was there like a choice between him and anybody else, or was just him all the way?
It was kind of him because I wasn't really looking. You know, it just was, I seen him and it just was like, yo, he's hot to me. Like out of the whole crew that they had there. And I was like, yo, he just stood out to me. And when he told me, I had ran into him in Los Angeles while I was working with Dr. Dre. And he told me that things wasn't working out with him and Juvie. And I was like, well, you know, see what happens. I still didn't jump to do it. You know what I mean? I was like, you know, see what happens and I'll get back at you if, you know, if things are still the same way, you know, we work it out.
Now, there's rumors about you signing other artists. You're like, I heard about, you know, Sean Penn, who used to be Little Sean.
I'm excited about Sean Penn right now. You know what it is? Like, we got to get, Sean is not a new jack.
Been around
He's been around for a long time, you know, so I know he knows what it takes to do it. And I'm looking forward to working with him. It's just how does the deal get done? How do we work that out? You know, and then, you know, and also Sean is, you know, he has, you know, he's right now he's in a halfway house. He's going from the feds now. So it's you know, it's a little complications because he can't travel. And he can't and everybody that's with me gets a chance to see what my new ideas are and what I'm doing now. So they kind of bounce off me. You know, it's not like, ain't no secret, we all one camp, so everybody listens to everybody's material. So if he makes a record and it's hot, they're like, yo, this is hot. So we kind of all in competition in a positive way. You know, like I want to make something that gets everybody excited, like the last record that was made that got everybody else excited in the crew. You know, so Buck will go in, and then now we got Game. You know, from West Coast.
I heard about
he's straight out of Compton.
We did that deal. He's straight out of Compton. You know, so I'm excited about that. I'm trying to expand. You know what I mean? Buck is from Nashville, Tennessee. Game is from Compton. You know, everybody doesn't have to be from South Jamaica, Queens to be hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Banks and Yayo just happen to be from my hood and be talented at the same time. Like I wouldn't have rocked with them if I thought, you know, they weren't hot. You know, I tell them, I said, you roll around and you know, and shit, you get up and smell like shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't like to be next to artists that I don't feel like is showing up on the record.
We're not here on the buddy system. I know I ain't.
It's not the buddy system, because a nigga will make sure that bench is warm.
Yo, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, is your son spitting yet?
Yo, you know what? He thinks, he thinks he's a star. Seriously,
he's
like
ill.
He says everybody else's lyrics though. He mean it. Like he know the ad libs. You know,
he know where the gunshot go.
Bow.
I'm like, damn, I didn't even know that was coming.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He knows every little thing about the record. You know, like when we go on the Rock the Mic tour. He was out. He came on the tour with us, you know, because I'm always on the road. So since I'm always on the run, you know, he got to move with me when he's out of school, you know, so, because I can't stop doing what I'm doing right now, you know what I mean? He's the boss, that's the guy I work for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.